Weather Rate certified most accurate forecast. Fox 54 weather.
Kind of a busy afternoon across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. We've been a little bit quiet now as we've headed into the middle and later part of the evening. We're still talking about quite a bit of rain across the Tennessee Valley, quite a bit of rain back across northeast Alabama. We're actually beginning to quiet down just a little bit across the Huntsville metro area. At the same time, we're watching other opportunities for some scattered showers and thunderstorms as they begin to move into northwest Alabama. Some heavier precipitation, quite a bit of thunder and lightning up across southern Middle Tennessee. Other areas of rain across Lauderdale, Colbert, down into Franklin County, and then we're watching some other activity back across northeast Mississippi. The good news here is that none of this activity is warned. We're not talking about any severe thunderstorm warnings. We're not talking about any sort of tornado warnings. At this point, we're just going to be talking about some heavy rain, some gusty winds, and maybe a little bit of thunder and lightning as we head into the overnight. We'll talk about that more in just a second. I wanted to show you rainfall totals over the last 12 hours because they are truly very impressive. I want you to look at these numbers, and these are just radar estimates. Locally, I would expect some of these numbers are much higher. 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain reported in some locations, and I would not be the least bit surprised if somebody somewhere has seen close to 3 inches of rain. With that in mind, a flood watch is in effect for all of North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, with the exception being Giles County up in southern Middle Tennessee. That flood watch is going to run until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. At the same time, we're also talking about a number of customers without power. Right around 600 customers reportedly without power in Madison County, another 600 customers reportedly without power down in Coleman County. Crews are going to have a hard time restoring that power both in Madison and Coleman counties. They're at least going to have to deal with some rain and maybe even a couple of isolated thunderstorms. Futurecast 10 o'clock this evening, moving through the overnight, the earliest hours of Wednesday morning, still picking up on a fair amount of widespread shower and thunderstorm activity. Again, it looks like our big concern here going to be some heavy rain and some gusty winds. Cold front moves through during the earliest hours of Wednesday morning, 2:30, 3 o'clock. Now we're talking about some very heavy rain back across northeast Alabama. I think for the most part, we're probably done with any sort of threat for severe weather. Definitely some good news there. We head into the Wednesday morning commute. We're talking about a mostly cloudy sky. But we are dry across the Tennessee Valley. That cloud cover will get out of here somewhat quickly as we head into the later part of Wednesday morning and then early into Wednesday afternoon. From there, it does look like we are going to stay dry on Wednesday. We'll stay dry on Thursday. Probably going to be dry on Friday. Other opportunities for rain across the Tennessee Valley as we head into the weekend and then the early part of next week. Storms are still going to be likely through the overnight. Otherwise, temperatures, they don't move too much. This 48, this is actually going to apply to later in the day on Wednesday. That's when the low temperature is actually going to occur. It's going to be weird. I'll explain it in the 7-day forecast. The bus stop forecast also helps explain it. When the kids get on the school bus tomorrow morning, we're actually going to be sitting in the 50s. But I want you to pay attention to the fact that temperatures steadily drop. 59 at 6 in the morning, 55 at 7, 52 by 8, 47 degrees by the time we get to 9 o'clock. But the forecast high temperature tomorrow is 62 degrees. I would really expect that that high temperature of 62 probably going to occur right after midnight. Then our temperatures steadily fall off. We'll bottom out in the lower 30s. Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, we only climb into the lower 50s. Thursday afternoon, 58 on Friday. Other opportunities for rain, like I said, as we head into the weekend. May not be the greatest news considering the MWR holiday market returns this weekend to Redstone Arsenal. 70 degrees by the time we get to next Monday. That's all I got for you this evening.